anything that you do if you want to make it successful. So if it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. But you should never be disappointed in failure. I mean, it should always be a learning curve.
Yeah.
You know, and you should always still push. Like entrepreneurs, they
Welcome guys to another show of Ahsan Reece. Today we have a special guest.
We have the founder and owner of Sweet Smash UK, as listed on Instagram. And we just thought you're an inspirational person, you know. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the people watching, what you do?
Okay, my name's Tazime. I'm a mother of 3 beautiful boys. I'm a stay-at-home mum, but I also do a side business, obviously Sweet Smash UK, from home. I've been married for how many? 9 years now?
Right, I think so.
And I've had 3 kids in that time as well, so it's been really busy, you know.
Very busy 9 years.
Yep.
I think we're all getting there slowly.
Oh God, I'm 29. Gonna be 30 next year.
So I didn't expect you to tell everyone, the whole world your age.
Although I still look young, so it's fine.
Yes, you do. So how did this idea
come alive? Like what gave you the inspiration, the concept?
Basically, I was at a party and obviously they had the piñatas, which is quite, I thought, quite old-fashioned. Like, it's been going on for quite a long time. You know the piñatas that you get that kids smash. And I was like, I can do something like that on, like, present it nicely on a dessert table. You know how cakes are. But obviously not a cake, a piñata, but make it look nice.
A piñata on a table.
Yeah.
I like how your brain works.
Yeah, like.
And I thought that's quite a good idea. So yeah, and then.
So when did you start?
I started last year around August times. So it was when the lockdown first started and everyone was doing baking.
Yeah.
You know, when everyone started doing stuff and selling stuff from home, and I was like, oh, well, I can do something. I mean, my kids are at home, I'm at home.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, let me try. Even though I had 3 kids, you know, my hands are quite full, but I thought it just looks so like, oh, I want to just
I think it was like the perfect time to start as well because your husband's home as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So he was, so I got a bit of help. So yeah, and I just started from there.
Yeah, a lot of people started like, you know, businesses.
Small businesses.
They have.
So I mean, more people became millionaires during like the COVID lockdown than like any other time.
I actually wish I was a millionaire. I haven't become a millionaire yet. I wish.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Slowly.
Let's
One
see.
step at a time. But yeah, I think you're right. A lot of people started. I mean, we started this podcast as well.
Yeah.
But I think
why not, isn't it? You're sitting at home, but why shouldn't you? You should go for it.
Yeah.
You know.
So that was your inspiration. So you went to a birthday party. You saw piñata and cake, and you kind of merged the two. That's very unique. It's very unique because I was going through your Instagram and I was like, I've not seen this anywhere. And I know children will really enjoy it and love it. Like just smashing cake. I mean, blowing, you know, making a wish. I think it's a bit like you're saying, a bit old-fashioned.
And it's dangerous as well because handing a kid a baseball bat and blindfolding him and getting to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a bit dangerous as well.
Yeah, it is, to be honest. But I just thought, why not? And to be honest, kids actually love it. It's like, I made one for my nephew on his birthday, and it's so funny. We've got a video as well. So obviously they're singing happy birthday to him, and he's got the handmade in his hand. He's not interested in the cake. He's like, when am I gonna smash it? I want to smash the piñata because it's something fun for them to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Like with a cake, they have to blow it. You know, and it's a bit boring for them. For kids, they just find it's just more exciting and like smash it. Oh, sweets, candy everywhere. All the kids just jump in.
Yeah, it's. You know? I think it's more fun.
Yeah, 100%.
I think kids love it. It's actually been quite a hit with the kids. I'm quite surprised. Like
that's really good. Yeah. I mean, we were going through your Instagram and you got so many more like from when you started to now, the followers just increase.
Yeah.
And I can see you just getting so many orders.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to start the business during lockdown and having 3 children? Because you're pretty much an
inspiration.
Yeah, to all mothers out there who have children. Because most mothers haven't started anything, but the fact that you've got 3 boys who are very naughty, and and then you're out there still, grinding extremely hard and not just doing normal 9-to-5 work, but you've created something of your own. So how does it feel during lockdown that
I mean,
you have a business?
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard managing 3 kids, managing a home, and then trying to manage a business as well. I think sometimes people will see it and it's like, do you know when you look at the pages, like all glamour, like, you know, when you look at pages and I think it's all very much glamorized, but when you hit the hard work, it is hard.
I understand exactly what you mean.
So I think before you get into anything, you need to know it's going to be hard work. Don't be, don't think, this looks all nice and stuff, it's going to be easy, because it's definitely not easy.
You only see literally the tip of the iceberg, what people see on Instagram, but the pictures of what you make is just the tip of the iceberg.
That's all they see.
That's
and
like
you don't know the hard work that goes behind it, the thought,
Basically,
at night time I'm thinking, do I have enough stock? Have I got everything ready? Or are they gonna like this design? And these things just play in your mind.
It's crazy, because I mean, when I was studying, one of my business course that I had, they were saying that 90% is work behind the scene, and 10% is what people really actually see. So the fact that you've done it through lockdown, you got 3 boys, and then 2 husband to take care of as well, and you're doing this. It's just. I think that's just amazing. I think that's just amazing.
Sometimes I do actually rate myself. I'm just like, I don't know how I do it.
Right, of course. So tell us the process, the step-by-step process. So if I wanted a smash and cake, so how would I go about it? So I would message you on Instagram, or how does it work?
So it's normally people DM me, and obviously they'll tell me a date. It's normally for like birthdays and stuff like that, so that they normally want it. So obviously they tell me the date. So I do different sizes. So I do like a heart shape, I do a dome, I do 2-tier, and I do 3-tier. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So then obviously they tell me the theme that they want, and then something they can tell me, like obviously it's specific. I told them, if you want something specific, you let me know, and I can do that for you. Or sometimes they say, oh, you work your magic. Some people say that to me. I was like, okay, then
you work your magic.
I'll do
you
my
do
work.
Your Taz flesh.
Some pixie dust,
Right,
so, you said. So I'll do that, or they'll show me like a cake. So I always tell them it can't be exactly the same as a cake, because these are not cakes. The way I designed them, I put icing, I add sweets, because the sweet smash it's like slash between a cake and a splash between cake and sweets, the way it's designed from the outside. So I always add some sweets in it to make it look like like a sweet smash. So and then that's it really. Then obviously you take a deposit, and then I get it ready on the day for them.
That's really good.
So as soon as I get a deposit, I'll order.
So do you go
stuff.
So do they come and pick it up, or do you deliver it, or how does that work?
I do local deliveries. I do local deliveries and always collection. I mean, sometimes if it's a bit further out, slightly a bit further than local, I would deliver. But normally I just rather do the local deliveries, or if someone's from further out, they'll come for collection.
So basically anyone from East London?
Yeah. I mean, I have people from South actually coming.
Wow,
as well.
that's just amazing.
That's
It shows the power of social media. Like,
Yeah.
you've done no advertisements. I'm guessing you've done no advertisements.
No, I have.
You have.
So advertisements done also, like you know, on the business page you have a promotion. You have promotions.
Yeah.
So obviously, because I'm not gonna know anyone from South.
Yeah.
So how they're gonna find out about me? So there's promotions. Obviously you select a video and some appealing video, and that's how obviously you get followers as well if they like it. And then, you know.
That's
followers.
amazing. That's just crazy. You know, you've thought of literally everything. You know, the concept started from someone's birthday party, and then you went home. You done your research, and then from there you went and you knew that you can't get people to. People won't know you if you could. Then you went and advertised as well. And then that's amazing. You've got so many followers now.
Yeah.
You know, just people just asking. And hopefully after this.
Yeah, it's not obviously it's word of mouth. Is also obviously if they see my product in a party.
Yeah.
Obviously other kids want it as well.
Yeah.
So obviously that's how obviously my following grew from that as well. I still have to do so much more. Like, do you know something? I want to make it for like say influencers, so they can promote it on their page, and obviously I get. But it is. I still like even Facebook. There's a marketplace. There's a few ways that you can obviously expand your business, but I'm at the level where I'm happy at the moment.
You're
like
happy,
with the amount of orders I'm getting. Like you know, when I want to promote more, I will definitely look for influencers because obviously influencers with a big following, they give you shout outs and stuff. So
of course,
you know, slowly, you know, I just take it in my own pace.
Yeah,
you know, one step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time.
That's what I would say.
I still have a crazy lifestyle, so managing 3 kids and a
I think you'll
family.
get more time when the youngest son he'll go to school.
Yeah,
you'll have a lot more time then.
100%.
And I'm just looking to do more stuff as well. So not only smash cakes, like I was actually even doing chocolate lollipops, you know, personalized chocolate lollipops. Okay. And I had customers asking me like, "Are you doing them?" And I kind of cut that out because I was, do you know the time, my time, because I had to manage my home and just doing. It was getting a bit overwhelming, so I kind of just stuck with the smash cakes. But I do in the future I want to do more products because there's so much out there that you can do.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, there's like American candy, like you know, there's so much things.
Yeah, I think it's important to recognize when you're like taking too big of a bite, because that's a big mistake that a lot of businesses make as well, isn't it? They start to get greedy and they take on far too much than what they can handle, and then they buckle underneath it.
I mean, if you can handle it, go for it. If you've got the time, I mean, if you're single, young, you've got all the time in the world, go for it.
100%.
You know, do what you get. Like, you're young, put your work in, put your effort in, you will get results. But for me, like obviously, I still put my 100% in everything I do. But sometimes I'm like, I can't give my full potential because I've got so much more going on in my. And you know, at a time in the beginning, it did get overwhelming for me. I was like, oh my god, it's just too much to do. Oh my god, I'm making a smash cake. Or what's my kids gonna have for dinner now? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like organizing your time as well, which is really important for like important. You know, mothers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What would you say was like unique to your brand and what you do in comparison to your competitors?
With my smash cakes,
you're the only one out there. That's what I would say.
no, there's actually people doing smash cake.
I haven't seen when I saw
I never saw it before,
Instagram.
But you know, once you get into the industry, then you start seeing there are people doing it. Yeah. But with me, they're all my designs. Do you understand? So I make them unique to myself. Like, like if I put the name, I'll add glitter. I'll put lint on the sides. I'll add lollipops. You
feel like you put that extra little bit of detail, like the quality that you provide, like outweighs your competition.
So you should basically add a few extra things.
Yeah, just because I want people to look at it and be like, oh, that's nice. I want that.
Yeah, it's impressive.
You know, I don't want to give something.
So you would say compared. So if you had to say what on like following Reese's, your design's different to other people's. What makes? I mean, I know you said you add glitter, you add a few sweets here and chocolates there, but couldn't someone else copy your designs or copy the way your theme and everything like that?
I mean, there's always going to be someone that's going to copy you. You know, out there.
Is there? Have you done a way where you can kind of hinder them from copying you or something?
There is a way. I mean, not actually. That's from using your pictures. You watermark it. Which I don't do, which I should do, but I don't do, because people can steal your pictures.
Yeah.
But to be honest, people are gonna steal your work. But what can you do? That's just part of, obviously.
Yeah.
Part of it, isn't it? People are gonna look and they're gonna like that idea and they're gonna want to do it themselves.
Yeah.
But obviously, my skill is.
I'll be honest with you. The attitude that you have towards your business and your work, I think a lot of entrepreneurs don't have that. And the fact that you kind of, blossomed and doing all this work is just shows that even if someone copies you, they won't have the same flair as your flair.
Yeah, because obviously you have to have a bit of skill. You have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You understand? You have to have the hand. Like with these kids, like everyone's neatness is different.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my touch is my touch.
Yeah.
If I create something and someone else is gonna create it, it ain't gonna be exactly the same.
It won't be exactly. Yeah.
So my touch is my touch. That's what I said.
I get exactly what you mean, and only because it's the same in my trade, really. With the plastering that I do, it's roughly the same.
Oh, okay.
So I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who can relate.
Yeah, because obviously that's like, your
it's yours,
your work, how you do it.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna do it different to you. Someone might do it messy. Someone might you just.
No, I understand that. I totally understand that. I mean,
all handmade. Like also we must say is handmade.
Handmade it takes effort.
Yeah. Definitely effort.
So what other hurdles do you see facing? Like what other hurdles?
To be honest, when I first started, I'll tell you the hurdle that I faced. But when I first started, I was so into my product. I just wanted my product to look nice. I just wanted people to look at it, and I forgot about everything else.
Okay.
Like, because I was just so focused on making. I wanted people to see it and be like, "Oh, that looks nice," or "That's appealing." Along the way, do you know when I started selling? So people were like, "Oh, how much is it?" And I was like, "Oh, Hannah, how much do I price these products?"
Yeah.
That was one of my hurdles. Is pricing the product, because obviously you got to make it worthwhile for yourself as well, isn't it?
But still give the customers.
Yeah, still satisfy the customer. You don't want to be giving something so expensive, like, oh, it's a rip off, or people are like that. So it was just balancing everything out. So now I finally got to that stage where I'm happy, but going across, I was like, okay, how do I price this? That, But for me, how I did it was like my cost and my time. I put that together.
Yeah.
And then I gave my price, which I think is fair.
Yeah,
I think that's
very
very
good, fair price.
I think that's that's pretty much what anyone who starts a business they do. They look at their cost
of the product. Yeah.
Cost for each of the ingredients. They add all that up. Then they put in their time, the cost of their time and effort, and then they do the markup. And pretty much you've done that, which is. I mean, do you have a business background or finance background?
No, to be honest, I don't.
That's just amazing. The fact that you thought of all of that, with a limited amount of research, and you're doing so well. That it just shows that when you want something, and you go after it, you can achieve anything.
No, definitely. I think you've got to put your 100% effort into anything that you do if you want to make it successful. So if it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. But you should never be disappointed in failure. I mean, it should always be a learning curve. Yeah. And you should always still push. Like entrepreneurs, their sixth business might have been a success. Do you understand?
Yeah,
so they must have tried but with an entrepreneur, you gotta keep pushing. You can't let failure make you miserable, put you down, or make you feel any certain way, because it's life. You learn all the time.
No, that's true. Yeah. I think it just takes effort. Try.
Yeah. You got to put your 100% effort in. If you're not putting your effort in, then.
So, personal question: was this the first business that you started?
Yeah.
That's just amazing. You know, bravo, Taz, bravo. No, because the fact that the fact that is, I know many people who start businesses in the field, but the fact that you started the first business and it's it's a smash hit. It's great.
I try. I mean, just see how it goes, isn't it? I try with my heart and then see whatever it takes me.
I think. Were you scared of not doing well, failing?
Oh, definitely. Do you know? Oh my God! I still remember when I first posted. I was nervous. I was like, are people gonna like my work? That's why I told you I was so like, I wanted my product to look nice. That's what I was interested about. I was like, I want people to be like, oh, look, you can create something nice. I was definitely nervous, but that's
like you just said yourself, like you can't let that get you down. If you want to do it and you're passionate about it, you have to just make it work.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
What's the worst?
What's the worst going to happen? You waste a bit of time.
Yeah, exactly.
But you never. If you don't put in effort, you'll never know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when me and Reece started this, we spoke beforehand, the podcast, and we were just thinking, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? But then we saw everyone else, having YouTube channels, and some people are successful, some people aren't.
Yeah.
So we thought, you know what, we're still young. Let's try it now. If it's success, then it's great. If it's not, then or we say, we wasted, a few nights here,
That's it.
But that's it.
You gotta try, isn't it?
You gotta try. But
can't be afraid of failure, otherwise you're gonna be staying in that position.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're gonna be scared, you're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You heard it, guys.
Be a lion.
From Taz, you gotta be a lion. If you're scared, you're gonna remain there. That's what Taz said. Be a lion. Be fierce. Be a cheetah. But
you know what I mean.
But I know what you mean. It's I think
it can be daunting for people though. Do you know, which I understand. It can be a bit scary to come out.
Yeah, 100%.
Even I was a bit scared when I came out, to be honest. I was like, I don't know if people are gonna like my work. But
so do your children and your husband? Well, actually, let's start with children. Your children first. Do your children have a part in the whole business? Have they helped you, or have they kind of
I tell you how they helped me. While I'm making the smash cakes, like, Mommy, you can have a sweet. Mommy, you can have a sweet. I'm like, no, this is what I have sweets.
You're eating the stock.
That's fine. So they don't give no inspiration or anything like that.
Obviously, I ask my kids, "Do you like it? Does it look nice?" And they'll be like, "Oh wow, Mummy!" They'll say stuff like that.
So what's the difference? Between the eldest son and the middle and the younger one? Who gives the most? The best advice?
I tell you, my eldest son.
Okay.
So he's gonna be 7. So I tell him, I'll ask him, does it look neat? Like, would you like it? And Amon, he's very like, even when he cleans, like sometimes he helps me clean, he's very neat. Like, he'll put his cars all in a straight line. So I'll ask him, like, does it look like neat or does it look messy from anywhere? I'll ask him questions.
Well, it definitely takes. He definitely takes after his uncle. I used to do that. My little cars stay in a line. My shoes have to be specific.
Yeah, my son's like that, and it's just like, I'm not asking.
Yeah. So what about the middle one and the youngest one?
Oh, they're a bit young. They're a bit too young at the moment.
What do they say? Like, Mom, it's alright.
Yeah. Obviously, they see the characters. My youngest one, he's 2 years old, so obviously they're normally themed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he'll be like, I want it. He'll want to smash it. I'm like, no. So I've got to keep it away from them.
So the main question of all.
Yeah.
How supportive is your husband?
To be honest, he's actually supported me a lot.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
He's pushed me, like, he's helped me out with the kids where I've obviously needed the help because I've got to concentrate on my work as well. I need that time. Obviously, that takes time. So he's definitely helped me. Like it's like managing my time really. So he'll put the kids to bed while I'll finish off my work.
Takes and everything.
So it's about managing my time. But he's definitely supported me through. I think without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important having support of people closest around you, like in your immediate life. Like even without kids, like if you haven't got that support there, and like everything's one sided, it can be very stressful.
Yeah, no, of course.
I think having a partner who can support and help you is a really good thing.
I mean, it's teamwork, isn't it?
It's
Everything
teamwork.
you do is teamwork. So he's got to help me. Like, mate, look after your kids. I need to finish off my orders.
No, not even look after my kids. Look after your kids. When it's smash time, it's no, look after your kids and not my kids anymore. When I'm working, I like that.
But but I take it in my own pace, though. I do it like so it doesn't affect me mentally. Because sometimes, if, like at the beginning, I was getting too many orders. It was getting overwhelming, and I wasn't happy. Like I just felt like it was just too much for me, like handling the kids and then handling too many orders on top. So I just had to kind of get myself in the pace and manage my time where it suits me, and I think that's really important.
Okay.
Where you have to be happy.
You have to be happy.
You can't be miserable. Obviously, you're not gonna perform your best either. You've got to
be happy in what you're doing. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like either going to the gym. If you're not happy in going to the gym, then if you don't, not even gym, but if you don't enjoy your work, you won't excel in it.
Yeah,
you have to kind of enjoy it.
You have to enjoy it because it's not all about money and business. Like you've got to be passionate about what you're doing. You've got to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah,
I think that's very important.
100%.
Otherwise you're going to be miserable. That's not life. Like you have to be happy. Well, that's my way of life anyway.
No, it's true. That's true.
Like work hard and
like where do you see like the business going? Like in a given time, do you think you'll find a certain amount of success or?
Well, when my youngest is in school, I do obviously want to expand. I do want to put more products in and probably be a bit more active. Because like for Mother's Day, like this, you got to be very in people's face.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You got to be very like for Father's Day, Mother's Day.
This is a good idea. Use this.
Take it.
But so you got to be like so I'm thinking obviously be more active. So I can handle more orders. Do you understand? So when the kids are in school, then I'll have more time.
Okay. So I got a question for you. So before you were saying you had the lollipop as one aspect of the business as well. Yeah. So right now you got smash cake. So let's say your youngest son, he starts school. He starts going to school. So you start doing a few other things as well. Let's say you get really, really popular and you gain at least 4 or 5 orders a day or 4 orders a day. Yeah. Would you ever consider getting like a small shop or something and have an actual proper brand?
I mean, do you know, with me, I just go with the flow. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but I mean, if I was getting overwhelmed by orders, I mean, with this, do you know, the thing is, at home you don't have rent to pay.
Yeah,
there's
of course.
not like you don't have them expensive. So I mean, if you go to a big, like say you open up a shop, you've got to think about a lot of stuff, but then you would push it more as well, so you're making enough money.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? To cover the costs, everything. So it all depends. I mean, with me, I'll just see how. I'm quite a chill person. I don't like to overwhelm my thinking, like my brain. Yeah. So I just take it as it comes, and then I'll just see how it goes. Really. I mean, it's always like I can keep it as my main thing. I can keep it as a side thing. It's like, how I feel at the time. I will do. That's how I see it. But definitely, that's
very unorthodox way of doing business. But I think that's what makes her unique.
But I was actually gonna say I feel like that's also why it works, in the sense that, I think it's important to, like you were saying, be passionate and strive to do the best and, the highest quality work that you can do and be amazing in your field. But at the same time, just take things steady, take things at a good pace and not get ahead of yourself, but at the same time not allow yourself to slip, because gradual progress is better than no progress.
Oh, definitely.
And 100%. At the same time, gradual progress can also be better than sudden progress, because then all of a sudden you might find yourself in a position where you're not able to keep up with, you've gotten ahead of yourself, So I think your approach is actually like amazing, for most people to learn from.
Yeah, I mean, I try.
So if you had to give advice to all the mothers out there, or any other entrepreneur, whether they are a mother or not, a guy, girl, boy, female, anyone, blue, yellow, cat, dog, whoever, what's the best advice? What advice would you give them?
I mean, if you've got an idea, I mean, that you think is gonna work, that you think like, you just have this feeling like, you have doubts, but you're like, oh, there's something there. I mean, you should definitely go for it.
Okay.
There's no harm in not going for it. I mean, put your 100% effort into it and just see where it takes you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but do think about the hard work that goes behind it as well. Because sometimes people, I think, don't realize that if you haven't started something, then you just don't realize the work that goes behind it. You only see the outside. So, got to be ready for the hard work as well. So if you're ready for the hard work, and you've got some idea, like you've got an idea that you think can go somewhere, then just go for it.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't be scared. Because some people have,
people have that fear.
Yeah, fear like that. Anxiety, like, oh, I don't know, like what.
Yeah, in short, basically, just you're basically saying, stick the middle finger up to the fear, and just say, go for it.
Do you?
Just do you, yeah.
Yeah. Don't think about anything.
I think that's probably the best advice that you can give to anyone. I think I think that's pretty much right.
If anyone tries to put you down, don't ever let anyone put you down. Like 100%. There's gonna be people that try to put you down through the way, but ignore everyone.
I think,
you do what you need to do.
That's true.
I think the important thing you said as well is like biting the bullet. I think complacency plays like a massive part on whether or not you follow through with something. Like the more you mull over it and you just like hesitate, the harder it's going to become to take the leap. Like you have to just like you said, get the idea, get that gut feeling, be passionate about it, and then just do it straight away. Because the longer you leave it, the more likely you are to never do it.
You start getting doubts in your mind, like should I do it, yes or no? But definitely, if you're young and fit to do stuff,
just do it.
You're working to it.
All right. Well, guys, that's pretty much at the end of our show. All of Taz's links will be down below. Please follow her on Instagram, Sweet Smash UK. And the links will be below. Obviously, please DM her for any birthdays, any hen pies, any type of. It's not based just on birthdays. You can do any function, weddings. Imagine that, a wedding cake that's like 6 foot, and she's just smashing it away.
Yeah, instead of cutting the cake, you smash the cake.
Yes, yeah. I think I would love that. But yeah, honestly, guys, check out her Instagram. Her details will be on the below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah, have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
Peace.